Not to say that I feel like men are conditioned to be treated poorly, but I feel like what we're lacking is men are not. We're losing the plot on like chivalry, like how to treat the lady, and like how do women treat men? Like how do we come as like
Nah,
equals?
that's the plot that we done missed. How do women need to treat men? Men know how to
Not
be
I, said the
chivalrous.
Southern gentleman.
No, y'all don't.
Men know how to be
So
chivalrous. I'm very
No.
chivalrous. I'm very open door for
You know how to be
You.
but no,
you.
men be missing the
and I
plot.
get a thank you sometimes. Like she just expected me to open the door. Like I got to. You feel me? We
That's
just
Right.
true.
expect in
I think
relationships
Steve,
men
you
are
want to be
treated bad.
appreciated.
I sure do. And I need to be overly appreciated. I keep saying this all the time. I
Preach
keep
on it,
saying this.
Steve. Preach on it,
Men
Steve.
Steve,
appreciated more.
Steve.
I agree. No, I
This,
do agree because
I
what
agree
the
one
too.
only
thing
thing
about
in a
it.
relationship that a man is expected to accept is pussy. He
Yep,
got pussy, so he should be
that's
good.
true. That's true, y'all. That
You know,
is.
I'm finding
That
I
the
is
opposite.
true.
Like men think
I
they
don't.
should get that, so they shouldn't do nothing else.
I don't agree. Because first of all, we got men right here with freaking tears, and I know it's certain stuff you have to do to get in these tears. So we're not gonna sit here and act like, oh, y'all didn't bet Shorty for her to get this and third. Like, no, I'm not hearing it. No, absolutely not. Y'all
I,
the only ones that can have a tear to a degree. To be honest,
I don't believe that at all.
that is very
There you go.
true.
women
Don't
There
got
you
believe that
go.
at
tears.
all. Don't
We
There
got
you
believe
our
that
go.
at all.
tears.
We have our tears, but we get killed for our tears. Why he gotta be a certain height? Why you work? Why he can't work a regular 9 to 5?
That's true.
Why he gotta be this? Why
Nah,
he?
I think it's more
That's your
on
preferences,
the
not your tears.
on and this is my thing. Females can
Complications.
have preferences and males can't.
But you know what's
Yeah,
something
no,
about
that's
We gotta
women?
true.
accept whatever the hell we
You know
get.
something about women, Steve? Let me say this. Let me say this about women. Women will always meet a man at 100. As soon as we meet a man we like, it's my man, my man, my man. It's this, then the third. Men meet women at 0, and then you have to add on things
Mm-hmm.
to have like credibility with a man. Because you know, men think
I
pussy is pussy, right? But so, like with women, we be like, oh, he's so fun. The man can't won't even be shit. We be with our friend like, girl, ew. They be like, no, like let me tell you why. But
Goodness.
like, I think women put men at 100. We start at 100, and
Yo.
then men do
Mm-mm.
things
I
No,
and
Kev.
disagree.
deteriorate themselves.
No, it's
I
the truth.
disagree.
I've been
I
telling them
disagree
that for
nowadays.
weeks.
Y'all
Weeks.
do not start at 100, especially not these days. A man
Crazy.
got to show you that he worth it for anything these days. He cannot just walk up into your life and you straight up giving him everything that he want. That is
But if
cap.
it's a man that we really like
We
for
want
real,
yes
that's
it
where we're
is.
starting.
Exactly.
Tears.
If we
There it
fuck with him
is.
for real and we see
There's
ourselves with him, he gonna start at
qualifications.
100. If he
Yes.
just
All right.
muddy or just a little situationship, you're not. Of course.
Are men conditioned to be treated poorly in relationships?
What?
Dang.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
I mean, it might be, it might not be.
Roll the clip.
But what we gonna do is roll the clip
Roll the clip.
and
Okay.
and let y'all see what he's saying. Let's go.
Hey, bro, we go watch BRS for 9 minutes, bro.
Into relationships where they are
No,
abused.
hell no.
Examples are, oh, men shouldn't ask for flowers, can't ask you to plan a date. Then they're sassy. You're literally name calling someone who is literally just telling you what their needs are and want something that you also want, by the way, and you're insulting them for it. People who say relationships only work when the man wants the woman more, putting them in a position to feel unloved or less loved because that's how it should be. Made me make this video is not only being abused, right? But also seeing this video that I just, this woman is talking about the only relationships that work out. The guy is this like really stable, grounded, like kind person, and the girl is just like a little bit crazy. Like she's just a little emotional roller coaster. That is so true because that is the embodiment of the masculine and feminine energy. Okay, first of all, you just made that up. And look, I understand not every situation is that serious. Sometimes it's just talking about someone crying a little bit more, okay? But it doesn't always end there. And I'm talking about when it goes further. Look at the comments. Only one of us can be a crash out and not him. Maybe you should just work on not being a crash out. And being a crash out is not a woman's quality. It's a quality of someone who's unstable. Like a lot of these people are unstable and they're like, oh, well, I'm a girl. Like I'm supposed to be like this. Okay. And sometimes that can be very harmful towards the partner. Situations where you're fighting, you're saying all sorts of names, saying things that you shouldn't say to this person, right? Even when you're angry at each other. Screaming, you're not listening, etc., etc. Fall back on, oh my gosh, I'm a woman. I was emotional in that moment. I've had this woman try to have relations with me. I'm like, no, not right now. She keeps trying. I'm like, no, seriously, like I'm not in the mood. Starts touching me, and I'm like, hey, please stop touching me. I'm trying to squirm away. Keeps touching me. literally puts her mouth on me while I'm telling her to stop. And then when she realizes that she's not enticing me because it's something I literally don't want to do, she starts crying, yelling at me, oh, you hate me so much. You think I'm so unattractive. Or another time where she started hitting me because I was asleep and she didn't want me to go to sleep because she wanted us to spend time together. Like these things happen. And then obviously it starts an argument because I'm like, hey, that's like
You
not
got that from Hood.
Love
I'm so
Island.
sorry. In the
That's what
moment, I
I'm
got
saying.
overly emotional, so
Anyway,
much anxiety. I was thinking this, that, this. And it's like, if the genders were reversed, like, and I was a man in that situation, touching someone when they're telling me not to, started hitting someone because they were asleep, me saying, oh, I was just emotional, it was just this, that, would never be
I'm
an excuse
plucking
for
his
that. Those things would
teeth.
always be seen as unexcusable. But posts like this, where it's like, oh, I'm a girl, just a little bit of emotional roller coaster, enables people like that. Like, you shouldn't be an emotional roller coaster. Now, again, there's a difference between being emotional and an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah,
Like,
we
if
got
you
like
just
two
like
more
cry
minutes.
about things make you sad
Okay.
easily, that's different. Being a roller coaster implies that you're volatile. You shouldn't be volatile. Like everything I mentioned, even at the beginning of the video, is like these are all abusive behaviors, and they don't always correlate. Like one person doing that isn't always going to also be doing that. Like I don't know if these women realize, or actually they probably just don't care. They are literally like telling men, even though they're not directed at men, but they're telling men like, "Hey, you should be in this situation." Again, it's not like they're actively saying like, "Oh, you should get with a woman who hits," even though some of them do say you should hit men. But it's like even the ones who are like in good faith saying like, "No, obviously I wouldn't condone something like that." The slope that they're giving you, it's very slippery. It puts you in situations where it's like, oh man, she's yelling at me, cursing at me, but she's just an emotional person. That's how she is. Like, no, bro, that's an abusive person. Something like this really makes me emotional, bro. Like, this is my really emotional face because it makes me think about all the times I've been violated in different ways, like the stories I just described. Because it's a woman, I don't like perceive her as a threat to my life. I'm letting go of all this predatory behavior, boundaries, my consent not being respect, myself as a human being not being respected. It's actually crazy, and I can't be the only one. Please tell me I'm not the only one. But you know what I mean, though? You're telling these men these things where it's like, oh, this bad behavior. And again, it's behavior they don't like on men. You know what I mean? Like being argumentative. Like, oh, why is he argumentative? He's sassy. That's my thing. Why is he a diva? Why is he a brat? That's supposed to be my thing. It's like behavior that you acknowledge. And obviously, this isn't all of them. This is some of them. The behavior that you acknowledge is problematic. You're engaging in and you're just like putting under the guise of, oh, I'm a woman, I can do this. You know what I mean? And this is not me saying women are like the villains of society. Like, obviously, they have their own problems to deal with that come from men. But it's just like, this is something you're doing wrong. And a lot of times people don't hold them accountable because they have been oppressed. If I go out and commit a crime and then I'm like, yo, but I'm black, the system let me down. Doesn't matter, I'm going to jail. Like that's why there's such an accountability issue, bro. Because every time like a man wants to bring up something, there's always, oh well, misogyny exists. And it's like, yes, but being oppressed in any way does not give you the right to do anything. And it doesn't make you free from the fact that human beings have faults. People have flaws. Like again, being an emotional roller coaster is a flaw. Like just because you didn't create the system doesn't mean you can't hold any accountability for how you act as a human being and how you treat other human beings. Been yapping for like a really long time.
Yeah, he has been
I
yapping
was
for a
like,
really
he
long
didn't
time.
say
So
Okay.
we're
anything.
gonna
He
go ahead. So we're
hurts.
gonna go ahead and have him
He needs to
end
go
off
see
right
that
there.
lady. He
He
needs to
needs
see
to
that
see.
He's a
lady.
He
therapist.
needs to put that Love Island down. He
He
just really
needs
just
a
gave a whole
lady.
scene
Thank you.
from Love Island to
With
this.
Like
that, can I say something though?
Like,
the
Mm-hmm.
Aries.
I'm gonna touch on the first half where he felt like men can't be, and actually I had said something on my close friends a few days ago where I had seen like men calling other men gay for watching Love Island, and like I just want to say all these like social media norms, it's literally not real. Men can do whatever men want to do. If you want to go watch a show, go watch it, King. If you want to smoke hookah or do whatever you want to do, you can do it. But I feel like our generation is like killing the dating with all these like social media like norms and rules, and like dating is like not fun. And I actually kind of feel bad for men a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. I really do. I kind of feel bad for men a little bit. I feel bad
Thank
for
you.
women
Thank
too. Now, I just got to say that we gonna get that out the way because I got to support my girlies. But I did want to say that, like, I do understand where he was coming from with the video. Like, I don't know, it's getting kind of sad. But I will say this: one thing I noticed is that in relationships, like, I feel like we all want love, but we're all not willing to like give it to each other. And so a lot of people like might be vulnerable. I feel like people are not vulnerable these days because everybody is going through the cycle of, oh, when I'm vulnerable, I get hurt, and then I'm not gonna be vulnerable with this good. Like we're not trusting each other to make these like solid decisions to actually find love and be comfortable. So I
Hmm.
don't know. It's what did y'all gotta say? Because this is just real weird outside. It's real. The mindsets we're like glorifying cheating. That's weird. Like everything is weird. Toxicity is weird. I don't know.
It
It,
is weird.
Mhm.
He did have a point, but I do feel like he probably just got out of a relationship and he's hurt because every woman not like that. Like it's
Yeah.
every woman not just nuts in her head like what he was explaining. He's explaining
A
a gooder.
specific.
It sounds
Mhm.
like he got broke. He just got out of a relationship watching Love Island. Now he want to rant. Like what he was saying is valid. It's some females out there that's like that, but he making it seem like it's
All
just.
the women.
I mean, every woman he go into like yeah, I do feel sorry for men because a lot of stuff, quote unquote, they can't do and all that other stuff.
Oh,
But
yawn. Oh, boo
but
fuck boo to me. Cause here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the fucking. Here's the thing.
God damn.
I don't know why. Why is that? This sounds like to me in like two different genres of like why people be like, why can't I say the N word? That's what it sounds like to me. Or the verses how men be like, y'all get to kiss women, no one calls y'all gay. How dare that be a thing? Like that's what it sounds like to me.
yeah,
Oh, boo hoo. Someone told you you sound like a girl because you are going back and forth like a girl. Like you can present your boundaries without being sassy. Sassy is
sassy.
word.
Mhm.
We're not gonna the sassy nigga apocalypse just happened. Like it's still going on. We're getting the ricochet of what we was talking about. Like
Mhm.
you can be masculine and still have your dignity and still get your point
Right.
across.
Mhm.
Like, and don't be upset because a girl says she can do it. Like, if that's not the type of, it's not your, what did my papa say? If that's not your ice cream, don't lick it.
Right.
Right.
That's
If
your
I'm not your cup
If,
of
if,
your tea, don't drink it.
right. If I'm not the
don't
type of
drink it.
TV you like to watch, then don't watch it.
Don't watch
Literally,
it.
then don't watch it. But don't be over here. I feel like we're losing the plot. Like, oh, the
We
problem
are.
isn't the fact that you can't be upside down smoking hookah with your finger in the air or whatever the case is. The problem is you don't like when other women do it to you. That don't mean you should be fighting for the right that you should be able to do it. Like, no.
Mhm.
Like,
all right, y'all. All right, all
that's what I
right.
think it is.
Y'all are taking it out of context.
No.
I feel
If
like
we're
the
Exactly.
good
asking,
brother
are
was
men
clearly.
conditioned to be treated poorly in relationships?
No,
No.
I feel like I feel like men are in such a victim mindset right now. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I can't go kiss another man without being gay. Oh my god, I can't voice an
No,
opinion
you're
without being
taking it
sassy.
out of context. Men do not want to do things that females do. But what it
I want
is
to be
that
treated poor.
females, when it comes to relationships, females have basically forced this perspective on men where you have to accept whatever the female is giving you.
That's not
Like
true.
that
No.
whatever
No
the
one
hell
said
she's
that.
giving, that's what you gotta accept.
No, it's not. It's been plenty, and I've seen it amongst my friends. If it's something y'all don't want to deal with, y'all not. One thing about a man, you can't make a
He's
man
not gonna deal with it.
that he don't
Yeah.
want to deal with. Like, oh, she doing too much. I'm out of here.
Mhm.
Like,
But
that's
like,
most
why
men.
should it have to get to that if it just takes a little bit of change? And
It
so,
takes
like
two
But
people
are
to
the
in
men
in the
change.
changing?
situation
I
that
feel like
Steve was like referring to, it's a person who's not willing to change. They're just like, this is me, and you have to accept me as me.
But you
And
don't. You go get you
that's
another
what
nut.
society is getting to.
No, it's
mhm.
not.
Like
Where
as a
though?
whole, you
No, it's
need
not.
to accept whatever the hell she give you, and you don't need to complain about it.
No, I think
That's
y'all
on
think
y'all timeline, cause it ain't on mine. I be seeing women. You gotta cook for your man, and you gotta clean, and
talk
what are
to
you talking about?
like
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ain't
oh
what?
my God.
Oh, you gotta sit up like this and be ladylike. And what are
You
y'all
can't be
talking
outside
That's
about?
too.
because folks
You can't
trying
dress
to
like
folks
that.
trying to they trying to balance it back out a little bit.
See, and
They
that's the
trying to
problem
balance it
too.
But
back out a
like,
little bit.
y'all don't
That's
think we're
the
in the
problem.
middle of like a gender war? We're in the middle of a gender war right now.
We
And
are.
let me say this, because a lot of people don't want to accept it. It's really with the black folks. A lot of people in other races be married right now, be having full families and kids. Y'all, I don't know the last time I've been to a wedding.
Me either.
I'm being invited to baby showers. It's a lot of babies happening, no commitment.
Mind you, a
I'm
whole bunch of
so
babies is
serious.
happening, but can't nobody find a good man or a good woman. It's all
Right.
having
But why
babies.
does it only be
What they
us?
do? It take
Be their
two.
best friend.
Because we're the only ones still talking
What?
about shit that don't
What?
need to be talked. What?
J. Cole, what did you say?
My bad. That was on like a couple episodes ago.
Stop.
My fault. My fault. My fault.
What did you say?
The plot. I'm telling y'all, we're losing the plot. Like, the conversation shouldn't be, oh, men are getting conditioned to treat bad because they can't do this and the third. No, like, everybody thought to realize you accept what you accept, and you're teaching the norm. If I know the man I want don't like all that rah rah and all that crying and all that being extra, I'm not gonna go do that if I really want that person.
I will also say this, just to kind of circle back to the question. One thing I feel like the community, like the black community, because I can't speak for others, but for us, we have a lot of trauma that we haven't dealt with that I feel like is like entering into our relationships these days, like how we were grown up and like how our parents, like what we seen what love was back then, you know. And I feel like it really does. Like another thing we have an issue with is like sweeping stuff under the rug. Are we really
Yes.
communicating for real? We're just like combating with each, like it's happening now because Steve's like, nah, cause men is this. We like, nah, cause women is this. But like, are we
Yeah.
really getting down to the nitty gritty? Like, you know, and elders will always say like it's y'all two against the problem, not y'all two against each other. I feel like
Yeah.
these conversations are getting missed in translation, and then it's like snowballing effect into like other things, which is wild. And we are getting nowhere. Like we're getting nowhere. And like even when I see like black love now, people who get married, that's an accomplishment. I'm like,
Yes.
ooh, y'all made
Yes.
it out
For
the
real.
street.
Indeed.
Yes.
But
Indeed.
Mind you,
but
Billy and Bob down the street, and they friends done planned for these people to be together. Done already
mhm.
planned the marriage of they friends, and they done already planned what they leaving them, what they like. Black people, we don't, white or any other race, don't have the same trauma like you said, being broken up, slavery. We was broke up from each other.
Yeah.
Don't know what our roots are. Don't know nothing really.
Yeah, this question is really deep. It goes deeper than just the surface of like black men. Like, how do black men raise black men? You know, like, how do black mothers raise black men for them to feel like do they deserve to be treated this way? Like, did they see a father grow up in the home? You know, like this question is actually really deep. It don't gotta be. It could be surface level. But I don't know.
Yeah.
What did the
Yeah.
boys think?
Nah, I can't get deep like that for real because
Jago,
it's
hit
like
him with it for real, man. Are men conditioned to be treated poorly in relationships?
No.
I don't feel like it's just in relationships. I feel like just as a child, you just kind of taught coming up as a boy, you kind of just take that shit on the chin and keep it pushing.
What you
And
mean?
that's how you
Take
take that.
what on?
You take that lesson. You take that lesson through life with everything, and it even applies to relationships in a way.
I don't know. Can I say something?
Yes.
I feel
You don't have.
like not to say. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't want to cut nobody off. Not to say that I feel like men are conditioned to be treated poorly, but I feel like what we're lacking is men are not. We're losing the plot on like chivalry, like how to treat the lady, and like how do women treat men? Like how do we come as like
Nah,
equals?
that's the plot that we done missed. How do women need to treat men? Men know how to
Not
be
I, said the
chivalrous.
Southern gentleman.
No, y'all don't.
Men know how to be
So
chivalrous. I'm very
No.
chivalrous. I'm very open door for
You know how to be
You.
but no,
you.
men be missing the plot.
I get a thank you sometimes. Like she just expected me to open the door. Like I got to. You feel me? We
That's
just
Right.
true.
We
expect in
I
relationships
think Steve,
men
you
are
want to be
treated bad.
appreciated.
I sure do, and I need to be overly appreciated. I keep saying this all the time. I
preach
keep
on it,
saying this.
Steve. Preach on it,
Men
Steve.
Steve.
appreciated more.
Steve.
I agree. No, I
This,
do agree because
I
one
the
agree
one
only
thing
too.
thing
about
in a
it.
relationship that a man is expected to accept is pussy.
Yep,
He got pussy, so he should be
that's
good.
true. That's true, y'all. That
You know,
is.
I'm finding
That
I
it's
is
opposite.
true.
Like men think
I
they
don't.
should get that, so they shouldn't do nothing else.
I don't agree. Because first of all, we got men right here with freaking tears. And I know it's certain stuff you have to do to get in these tears. So we're not gonna sit here and act like, oh, y'all didn't vet Shorty for her to get this and third. Like, no. I'm not hearing it. No, absolutely not. Y'all
I,
the only ones that can have a tear to a degree, to be honest.
I don't believe that at all.
That is very
There you go.
true.
women
Don't
There
got
you
believe that
go.
at
tears.
all. Don't
We
There
got
you
believe
our
that
go.
at all.
tears.
We have our tears, but we get killed for our tears. Why he gotta be a certain height? Why he work? Why he can't work a regular 9 to 5?
That's true.
Why he gotta be this? Why
Nah,
he?
I think it's more
That's your
on the
preferences, not your tears.
and this is my thing. Females can
Qualifications.
have preferences and males can't.
But you know what's
Hell
something
no.
about
We
women?
gotta accept whatever the hell we
You know
get.
something about women, Steve? Let me say this. Let me say this about women. Women will always meet a man at 100. As soon as we meet a man we like, it's my man, my man, my man. It's this, then, the third. Men meet women at 0. And then you have to add on things
Mm-hmm.
to have like credibility with a man. Because you know, men think pussy is pussy, right? But so, like with women, we be like, oh, he's so fun. The man won't even be shit. We be with our friend like, girl, ew. They be like, no, like let me tell you why. But
Goodness.
like, I think women put men at 100. We start at 100, and
Yo.
then men do
Mm-mm, I
things
No,
and
Kev.
disagree.
deteriorate themselves.
No, it's
I
the truth.
disagree.
I've been
I
telling them
disagree
that for
nowadays.
weeks.
Y'all
Weeks.
do not start at 100, especially not these days. A man
Crazy.
got to show you that he worth it for anything these days. He cannot just walk up into your life and you straight up giving him everything that he want. That is
But if
cap.
it's a man that we really like
We
for
want
real,
yes
that's
it
where we're
is.
starting.
Exactly.
Tears.
If we
There it
fuck with him
is.
for real and we see
There's
ourselves with him, he gonna start at 100. If he
Yeah.
just
I,
a fuck
all right,
buddy or just a little situation shit, you're not. Of course, true.
See, here he
But
go. He about to pull out the tears. I seen it.
I'm just,
If
Here we go.
I'm just illustrating where the tears are falling in this conversation with you,
Serious.
with women.
Serious?
wait,
No.
Cause she
what?
said,
No.
"Is it the nigga I
No.
like for real?
No.
Is the nigga I like for real, or is it just a fuck buddy?"
it's just
No.
that's tears. That's what I'm saying. That's. I know.
No,
I got
here's my
some
thing
tears.
though. Here's my
Cause
thing. And Kelly said what you said makes so much sense. We do start if a girl like you gonna get the most out of her in the
The
beginning.
most
that's
We
true.
get sadder as the
as the time goes on.
now for a guy, y'all not gonna sit up here and say, oh, we just have to accept anything y'all give us. No. Because y'all be talking about, oh, this girl gotta be this, and this first she even get a day out of me.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even do dates. Like
That's
we
We
got
not
true.
first
they
date.
worthy. She
We
pull
got
up
We
first
and
might
date.
just
smoke
settle for a
worthy.
man who don't got too much.
Jago.
Nothing at all, to be honest.
Literally, it's like, well, no, y'all literally have y'all pick. Y'all pick what y'all want. Who y'all gonna do what for easily. Like you already done. We ended the first to argue about you already had in your head before you came to me, if I'm even worth the tear that you coming over here for. So
Because we
number one,
have
y'all
credibility.
not conditioned for nothing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I feel like what the men are trying to say is, let's say, you know how for us, like on the internet, the man gotta buy flowers. The man gotta take us on a date.
They barely do that.
Shopping spree. This, that. But what do they get out of it other than sex? Like, can you fold my
there you
clothes
go.
at least? Can you
Is
fold
you
my clothes at least?
women ain't
Can
doing
you
that
cook a
shit these
meal?
days. Let's be
Can
real.
you
That's not
You
a
know what's
thing
like
anymore.
crazy?
can you cook a
I
meal
Oh,
don't
to like
want
show that
ramen.
you
I'm expecting
appreciate what I do
to
for
get a
you?
lady and just be with her off her looks purely. She just exists in life.
And it's
Yeah,
some
I'm
women
learning
that
there's
that
not too
think
many
that.
people who
that's
have
not
these
true.
qualities. But I feel like it goes off of, I think, Steve, you need a woman who does acts of service very well. She
Mm.
appreciates you. She got your clothes laid out for. She gonna make the bed, have the house clean. She's gonna take care of you.
Oh, yeah.
Men like
I
acts
like
of
that.
Appreciation
service
for
women.
men. That's
Hmm.
I like
appreciation
that.
for men.
You know, cause I do that in my own life. I do
Correct.
that for myself. So this is
Correct.
what I'm saying. I need you to help me.
Help
Help me.
me.
Help
like,
me help
like,
you.
that's
Yeah.
what I need. I need somebody. I don't need you sitting there looking pretty.
And that goes into people. Y'all should find each other with each other's love languages. That is
And you
so
still need to be pretty
important.
though.
Like y'all need to have like kind of along the same lines of the same love languages. Because if you don't, it could go left.
The thing is, if that's the case, then y'all just need to vet women better. Stop taking her out if she just cute and then complaining, damn, she just cute. That's enough. Get to know her.
Cause that's why women think all they gotta
So
do is
so
sit and
so
be
can I
cute.
get to
Cause of
how do I
y'all.
get to know it without taking her out? I can just ask her to come over to the crib and we chill.
We're not doing that, and you know that. That's not happening.
Who
So
said that?
Who the f said that?
Who
so how am I
said
supposed to
that?
get to know this person? I heard this thing called detachment dating where I remove all the romance in it and basically we just become friends. Which means I'll ask you to go
No.
out with me, but I'm not gonna pay because we just friends. You need to
I
pay for your half,
know.
I pay for
That's
my half. We get to know each
crazy.
other.
I got
We
fun.
get to know each other, we become friends, and then once we decide, okay, we are matched, then all the romance starts, all the dating starts, all
This
the
is not Love
real
Island.
dating starts. I think that's how it should be.
I feel like by the first
Mm.
date, if you ask
See,
the
freaky.
right questions, you could go on and knock them out. You feel me?
Also, what are the intentions? I feel
Yeah,
like people are not clear on intentions. That's what we're missing as well. Like people be having hidden agendas.
for
What are
sure.
we doing for real? Like I think men and women both know what type of time they want to be on, but like the relationships aren't forming and stuff like that because of all the little hidden stuff in between. I can't do it.
It's
It's
too
just
many games. Honestly, it's too
It,
it
many.
is. It's a lot of games.
Too many
It
Trying to
games.
figure
is
out
so
what you
many
want and this,
games,
that, and the
y'all.
third.
It's
and
boring.
as men, we are the ones who have to take the blunt of it. That's all I'm saying.
You choose who you want to take the blunt with. There, I said it.
Right,
That's
because
what
if
I
she a crash out, then you been known she was a crash out when y'all was talking.
for
Cause
sure.
you already did something that she didn't like. She
Immediately.
seen you like a girl page and she crashed out over that. So if you chose to be her boyfriend,
That's on
is
you.
she crashing out?
Exactly.
Hey,
I
hey, I
agree.
would love to
Mm.
keep talking about this, y'all. Y'all got to get out your last point. Get out your last point.
I'm gonna say this. I think that men are very misunderstood. I think that as women, we should not be so hard on men, and I do think that y'all deserve love, but in a little
Uh,
way, with
the
it
butt
does
hurt.
start with men though, like a little bit, like the leaning, just a little bit. But I feel like
Please.
in the same breath, women should be able to meet y'all with that, so we're at an even type of thing. That's all
Mm.
I'm saying.
Mhm. Okay. All
Like
right.
y'all deserve love. Y'all deserve everything you ask for. You know, I think.
I would
Okay.
just like to
That's the
say
affirmation I
to
needed.
my black kings,
My Black Kings.
Yes.
that that y'all should that keep your head up. Love is out there for you guys, and
Mm.
it does start with you guys. Y'all are leaders. Y'all are
I'm
leaders.
raising my standards.
Y'all exactly.
As
Y'all
you
are
should.
leaders.
Mm-hmm.
So all we do is return what we're giving. That's what women do. So if
Mm,
y'all
And
want
if a
better,
woman's not doing
if
that,
y'all
she's
want better,
broken.
give better.
Mm.
But
Mm.
mm.
we love you, Black Kings.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. All three.